Good morning, family and friends. There's a couple of things that I have to go over with that I feel the Lord wants me to express and share with you openly as an overall summation, I should say, of yesterday's video of the discoloring or the lack thereof of color in the rainbow. Today is August 25th, 2016. I'm going to go over what I prayed for last night and what he revealed to me, and I'm going to do this as short as possible, so please follow along. He's giving us an explanation and further information as to why the color of the rainbow appeared to be colorless. Okay, so last night I went to bed praying, and honestly my heart was hurting because I had gotten a little bit of backlash yesterday about the rainbow and whatnot. I understand everybody's entitled to their opinion. I respect that. But I also ultimately respect my Father. And so my devotion is to Him and Him only. I have stated that since I started my walk with the Lord, that I would do and say anything that He asked of me, regardless of who alienated themselves from my life, whether it be my children, whether it be my dad, my brother, my sister, my husband. I will say and do anything to represent the Lord. I'm going to move on. Last night I went to bed and I was praying, and I'd gone to bed with my chest literally hurting, so I took some aspirin. And I'd asked the Lord, I guess, to question myself as a humble but yet a true representation of what the Lord wanted me to share about that colorless rainbow. So I guess I was sort of second guessing myself, I should say. Now, excuse me, I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so this is what he gave me. I had asked for a vision, if he would confirm and give me more discernment, on how I had delivered it in the video yesterday. He showed me rather quickly the most beautiful royal blue guitar that I'd ever seen. It was laying horizontally, and it was up against, just partially up against, it's not stool, but it's how can I say, what's the word I want to use? I guess it's like it's A-frame. Okay, I don't know what the correct terminology is there, but it's placing stand, and it was laying on the floor next to it and sort of perched up on it. Okay. After seeking information on Google and trying to discern it right there and then, I don't know why, I just couldn't find anything. I just couldn't get anything solid to confirm what he was trying to tell me. So then he gave me another vision. This is when I'm awake. He gave me a vision on the left-hand side of the screen, which, by the way, the guitar was on the right-hand side of the screen. But the next vision was a lady. Her head was down. Her hair was sort of like a sandy brown blonde. She had her head down, and she was writing. She was at a desk, and she was writing. But yet again, that blue came into play. She was wearing a royal blue, like a silk blouse. The word that I received at that particular time was, "It is written," referencing what I had prayed for was discernment on the colorless rainbow. Okay, so I typed that in my phone, and I did a little bit of research, didn't really come up with anything solid. I woke up this morning, and he actually gave me something to post on Facebook. And he literally, I can say without a doubt, he guided me through it with the words. As he has told me before, he would provide me the words to say. This is what he provided me, and I'm going to read it off my notes here. Okay, he reminds me about what the rainbow symbolized in Genesis 9:12 through 15. He reminds me, just as the moons would serve as a sign, and just as a father disciplines his child and removes certain luxuries from their lives, justly and deservingly shall be the swift punishment of this faithless generation. God will not be mocked. Okay. Now, I still felt like my studies hadn't been done, because remember, if you play this back, I didn't get the discernment that I would feel comfortable with, would be satisfied with, when I went to go and look, search the guitar, and when I searched the lady with the blue blouse. Okay, but I did receive the part from the lady when I received "It is written." That's when I went in and looked at, yes, indeed, it is written in the Bible, and it talks about our his covenant with us, I should say. Okay, so I went ahead and let me just look at my notes here. Something was telling me to look up what is the origin and the meaning of the guitar? What is the symbolism in the guitar? This beautiful royal blue that I'd never seen in my life. The color was so bright. What was the significance? Now, of course, we all know from a couple videos back what the royal blue represents. The Lord told me audibly that the color blue represents the highest priest in the Bible. We all know who the highest priest is, so that was a no-brainer at this point. But what he gave me for the meaning of guitar is, if you go and look it up, I typically will look up the origin of the words in Hebrew. Remember, Jesus's ethnicity is Jewish. So I went to go and look up the guitar, and what it came up with was, let me see here, it was, it says here that it gives a Greek word origin, denoting an instrument of the harp kind. So I went further. That's when I went to go look at denote and what denote means. You're not going to believe what I found. Based upon what I had prayed for, more discernment on the colorless rainbow that I happened to come across on the news, and that video that I shared yesterday. Denote. Be a sign of. Indicate. This mark denotes purity and quality. And what I received last night, it was either last night or early this morning, I received that basically the discoloration of the rainbow made our covenant null and void. I think we all know that the Lord's wrath is ready to boil over. So I just wanted to give you that update. God bless you. If I miss anything, I'll update the page.